And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Chicago Cubs.
Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Shota Imanaga.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that's in for a strike. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. 1 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Fought off foul.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
1 out, bases empty. And that one fouled off.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Out towards left center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And there's 2 away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Julio Rodriguez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Two outs, base is empty.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. One and 2 here. That's inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And starting in this one, Logan Gilbert.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Right through there for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. And that's downstairs and outside. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ian Happ up to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And Ian swings through it.
No ball. 2 strike.
That one just misses the outside corner. 1-2 to count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. That's down and in. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's a ball.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, and that's in for a strike. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Fly ball well struck back there, and that one's gone into the bleachers. That'll fire up the dugout, and just like that, they're out in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Robles makes the grab, and that's the third out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Second inning set to go. And now for Seattle, Josh Naylor. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Shota back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Tucker really on his horse for it. And a foul ball. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Fastball is outside. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. One down, base is empty.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco, a switch hitter batting right. Off the mark there, 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Happ ranging back on it. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Now a chance for Dominic Canzone. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Just missed. Outside low. 2-1.
2-1.
Line drive and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Right through there for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one fouled off. Canzone, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side and foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Solo homer gets the ends even in this one. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Robles pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting seventh, the second baseman,
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Strike two. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And that one misses up and in. 2-2. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. We played two full, all tied 1-1. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
Ball two. Two balls, one strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that goes foul. Got him. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. So the lineup flips over. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one. Arozarena goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Raleigh in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Two outs, nobody on. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that
The
at
first
bat.
baseman,
Just found a way to
number 12,
slap that ball down the third baseline. That's
Naylor.
really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Josh Naylor. And that is out of play.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
That one to first. Bush steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Swanson digs in.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Whoa.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the
third
fastball
baseman.
on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Matt Shaw, the next to hit. Just missed.
1 and 0.
Next offering is fouled back. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Bogey just
Now
ran out of
batting,
patience there. He
the
took a
first
couple of
baseman,
pitches
Mike
to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Bush now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and rock your cards out. Don't push the luck, don't use your money. All your cheaters won't impress me. Those pocket queens and closet aces.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark
Mariners,
as
the
we
third
go to the
baseman,
top of the 4th. And
Eugenio
now, Eugenio Suarez. Little chopper rolls foul. And that is downstairs.
One
Ball
ball,
1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off
the
the
ball.
inside corner, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 gone, runner at first. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Polanco leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat.
Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
In the air, left field, and it falls. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 3-1.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No, that's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Movement in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge up and loosening in the pen. Pomerantz getting cranked up as well. Ground ball could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to Bush. It's a double play. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Fouled off. He was late. Happ lays off.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's out the corner.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one ripped right center field. Robles going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ripped on the ground to second. Polanco tosses to first. And Tucker is retired.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses.
1 ball,
2 down,
no
nobody
strike.
on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Right.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Andrew
Chicago
Kittredge
Cubs,
gets the ball now.
number
Just trying to
59.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a
Kittredge.
chance to fight back into the game.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike. The shortstop takes the ball. ground ball to the right side. Bush whips it to first. One away here in the fifth.
The batter, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And there's a ball. Kittredge, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel
The
any
center
vibration
fielder,
in your hands
number 24,
whatsoever.
Julio
Such a good feeling.
Rodriguez.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rodriguez up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Andrew Kittredge departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
They
the
turn
Chicago
things over to the
Cubs,
southpaw, Drew
number
Pomeranz.
45.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Base is empty, one away. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Still only one out here in the inning. Just
No.
missed. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 1 out, nobody on. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
No ball. 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. And a good eye there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And that one fouled off. High chopper to third, but it kicks foul. And down on strikes he goes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the Cubs 1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Rodriguez sizes this one up, and there's one down.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel.
So digging in, Miguel Amaya. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All
The batter,
fastballs.
number 2.
Man, he's got a lot of
Second
confidence in
baseman,
that pitch right now.
2 down, bases
Horner.
empty. Here's Nico Hoerner. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That's to third. Suarez throw to first in time. That ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 7 and the Cubs 1. Top 6 and the batter now, Dominic Canzone. Pomerantz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 245 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. First pitch misses.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That one missing inside. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing at a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 8-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Drew Pomerantz won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Daniel
the Cubs,
Palencia gets handed the rock
number
out of the
48.
pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. That one's in there, 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one just misses.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one ripped. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it, but won't get there. It's into the gap. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 10-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
1 out, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. That one at triple digits. Inside. And the count is 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's down and in.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Drops into the glove. 2 away down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That's a ball.
And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Caught him looking for the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Dansby
Gilbert back to work.
Swanson.
Rips that one center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 away.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Now here is Matt Shaw. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a ball popped up. Crawford. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Exactly what you want on the mound.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Right through there for his strike.
1 and 2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Stays alive.
Whoa.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
Funk up the place. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go.
We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Josh Naylor. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And he blows that one by him at 100. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Brown getting loose as well. Tap foul at the plate.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Suarez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Goes down looking. Two down, bases empty. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball there. Way inside. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. But they maintain their 10-1 lead.
Now pitching for
Gabe
Seattle.
Spire into the game.
Number 55.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Spire.
attacking these hitters.
Leading off
Ian
for the
Happ
Cubs,
digs in
the
now.
left fielder,
The Happ daddy.
Ian Happ.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And ball one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Outside low, and the count's even at 2. Slides for the stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything.
fielder,
In that
number
spot,
30,
it required
Kyle.
going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. First pitch, and he just misses. And downstairs. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now batting.
So a man at first, Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That one out to right. Robles on the move. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next
Now
pitch.
batting. Center
So they're
fielder,
down to their
Pete
final out. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1 strike. Ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Cubbies down to their final strike.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the face down. Scheming, and let me tell you about my life. only put me in the twilight. But pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the